1. Become confident and charismatic. You see, most of you make the mistake of thinking confident is just believing in yourself. But no, that's not the case. It is a complete lie. Let me tell you, this is not a fictional setting where believing in yourself grants you unrealistic results. Imagine a scenario where someone who has never exercised and has never boxed before entering the ring to fight Mike Tyson without any experience, thinking that vague confidence and self-belief would cut it for them. That is pathetic and outright delusional. Confidence stems from positive experiences and past success. For example, someone who has won a boxing match before would probably be confident in their ability when facing physical confrontation. That's why you should get out of your room and go and experience the world. Without enough experience, you wouldn't have much confidence, and even if it comes, it won't last long. 2. Physique. When it comes to physical fitness and prowess, yes, the aesthetic appearance of your body matters. It non-verbally says a lot about you and adds up to your aura and charisma. But here lies the case in terms of physical prowess. A lot of gym-goers are just sheeps in wolf's clothing. What do I mean by that? Right, some of you watching right now might be in shape, and yes, people will praise you for it. Women will like you for it. But can you actually fight? And if you can, how good are you? Don't be a brickhead and think that your huge body is a tank. There are people with experience, good techniques, and methods of fighting that could make you look a child. Think of it like this. There are two swordsmen about to fight each other. One has a legendary sword, but has no clue on how to use it. And on the other side, there's another guy with just an average sword, but has achieved mastery in the way of swordsmanship. Who is most likely to win? The world is big and vast. Don't be a frog in a well. 3. Articulation and expression. In today's society, knowing how to express yourself verbally in a concise manner is a very important skill that needs to be mastered. As if you lack the ability to articulate, you could have the most brilliant idea in the room, and most will overlook you. It is also important in cases where you have to defend yourself or stand up for yourself, including discussions, arguments, and conversations. And don't forget, 70% of communication is non-verbal. So pay attention to how you express your non-verbal cues, as someone who isn't interesting can make themselves come off as interesting if they have the right expressions. And you could be the most interesting guy, perhaps the coolest guy in the room. But if you suck at expressing those traits precisely and in the right manner, you will be overlooked. Remember, the fundamental nature of a human being is to judge a book by its cover. We learn not to judge a book by its cover, even though we know this. Judgment automatically takes place in the subconscious mind when we lay our eyes on someone or something. 4. Hygiene care. Listen, no man is weak for taking care of themselves in order to improve their looks. 2024, grow up and learn to take care of yourself and get rid of the bad habits that hinder you from improving your hygiene. In the olden days, it was somewhat acceptable if a man didn't have good hygiene. I mean, in a way, that was the norm of the time. Nowadays, a man without a good hygiene is perceived in a negative manner, which you probably don't want. You know what I'm talking about. Laying in your bed for hours and not getting up to do anything productive, eating junk foods and watching what you know shouldn't be watching. I know it is not easy. It was easier said than done. If it were easy, every person would have done it. You have to understand that you're watching because you want to get somewhere, and life will test you to see if you truly deserve what you say you want. Remember, everyone wants it, but not everyone deserves it. 5. Skills. To achieve personal and professional growth, it is essential to recognize the importance of acquiring skills. However, it is crucial to understand that skill mastery is a gradual process that may vary among individuals. Some individuals may excel in certain areas more readily than others. You can begin by envisioning that ideal version of yourself, which set of skills they possess, and then list them down starting from the most important and which skills you require immediately. Remember, you only accomplish something when you attempt something, and every failure is a step forward. If you're not failing, you're not doing anything. Whatever you need to get done, you're the only one who knows. There's a reason you came across this video, whether in the present or in the future. I wish you all the best. Be better,